Hello, St. Philomena Parish. Today is Saturday, May 16th. Just wanted to give a brief update on the distribution of Holy Communion. Obviously, we've been allowed to distribute communion the last few days, and it's gone very well. Continue to have the live stream masses at 8 a.m. in the morning, and cars have been parking in the parking lot and going out and distributing communion after the Mass, as well as some people watching at home and then driving over after watching the Mass, and it's gone very well so far. Just wanted to give an update on how we're going to handle this evening. Confessions at 3 p.m. today is normal over at the covered drop-off at the Parish Center. You stay in your car and walk up to the car for confession. And then I'm going to have a vigil Mass at 4:30 today, and I'll come out and distribute communion in the parking lot after the Mass, probably about 5:15 or so. So the process of pulling up to the campus, just a brief look at it. This is our church, so Albany Avenue that comes into the front of the church. If you come in and turn left in the parking lot, there'll be parking attendants which will help you to drive along the church and to park at along some of the cones, in line with cones. So the cars will be parking in line up to a cone, just like we do at the end of school day with school pickup for our kids. So the cars along the cones, and afterwards we'll come by and two ministers will come on each side of the car and distribute communion to the whole line of cars, and then the cone will be removed and the line will be able to then exit the campus. This allows you for some time to either watch Mass in the car and the phone with technology to listen and pray that way, or we sent out a brief prayer list to have a prayer to prepare for communion and prayer of thanksgiving after communion. It's on our website, stphils.com. It was also emailed out to the parish, so you can find it there if you'd like. If the weather is bad, if it rains today, Saturday, or tomorrow, Sunday, we will release the lines to drive around the parish center, and then communion will be distributed at the covered drop-off of the parish center, which will allow for us not to be in the rain with the Eucharist and in distributing communion. Today we'll go out about 5:15 after the 4:30 Mass is concluded. If you want to watch Mass at home, again, you can drive over after. You don't need to rush. We'll stay out there until people stop coming to receive communion, so there's no need to rush over or rush into the parking lot. Please be careful. And then tomorrow morning I'll have the Mass at 8 a.m. It's the normal morning time, and then go out for distribution of communion at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Again, we'll have parking guides out there to help get you into lines, and communion ministers to come on each side of the car as we come up. So just lower the window and put your hands out and remove your mask before we receive communion. Try to keep your hands a little bit inside the car. Sometimes it's a little windy. We don't want the Eucharist to be affected by the elements, and to care for the Eucharist, obviously. It's a great gift that we are able to distribute communion at this time. It's a step getting closer to getting us into church and praying the Mass together. It's been nice to see people here the last few days and see some faces I haven't seen in a while, and praying for all you. Keep praying for me. Please let us know if there's any issues or concerns you have about the process, or anything we can do to make it work better for you. Please don't feel free to communicate with me, email or call in the office. Good ways to communicate with us. Again, our website, www.stphils.com, with the COVID-19 link button you can click, has all the resources that we've been releasing to help us pray through this time together. So praying for you, pray for me, and we'll see you soon. God bless you.